And today I'm going to walk you through how to create the final version of your illusion story. So the first thing that we're going to do today is open up your edited version of your story in Word or Pages and have that ready to go because you'll need it later. And for our final drafts, you are going to be using the application Pages. It should be found at the bottom of your doc. If it's not, you can search it in your applications. I would like you to open up Pages, and we are going to be using actually the newsletters. So you would click on newsletters if it isn't open yet. And this is a really great application because it allows us to create a real looking story because we have pictures and we can add titles, and when we print it out it will really look like an official story that we've published. So I'm going to choose a template. You can actually choose any template you'd like, and it should match your story. So if you have an old-fashioned story, this one might look great. I'm going to choose this one today. And what this does for me is it gives me a template to work with. So I can go in and I can basically change things. If I double click on this, I can then hit the delete button and I can type in what I would like to type in. I can also click on boxes and just get rid of them and click delete if I don't want them. But if I double click inside and it turns blue, I can type in anything I'd like. So you can do those types of things. The way to put in a picture is to go to the internet, type in what you'd like to find a picture of, and it's really simple. You drag it and it should just appear for you. If you'd like it smaller, you can use this edit mask, which is really nice. Now, if it doesn't work to just drag in a picture, it may be worthwhile to drag the picture to the desktop first and then drag it into Pages. Sometimes that is necessary. One of your requirements is to create pulled out text. And basically pulled out text is when I take a line from my story and I put it into my published version and I make it stand out. So I pull it out of my story and I make it stand out. So I want a really good line. I may pull, I'm not crazy. I'm going to put that as my pulled out text that I want to stand out. So you need to do that 2 times in your final draft. And now on to how we're going to copy and paste your completely edited version into your final draft. I would simply go to the places where there is a very big text box, and I'm going to double click it. I'm going to hit the delete button to get rid of that text, the placeholder text, and I'm going to go to my story and I'm going to copy everything, highlight it. I'm going to go up to edit, copy. I'm going to go back to my Pages and I'm going to click edit, paste. And here's where the tricky part comes in. You may need to rewind this a few times in order to see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go up and I'm going to insert a new page. So I'm going to click a page that has a lot of text. I'm going to double click that and erase all of this text. And I've already copied and pasted everything into here. So what I'm going to do is come up to the original box and I am going to click this little blue arrow down here. And then I'm going to go to my next page and click on that. little blue arrow, click on my next box, and it will just continue on. By clicking that little blue arrow, it connects the text boxes for me. So I don't have to copy and paste a little bit at a time. It just puts it all together for me. And so that is what you will do to create your final draft. Again, you need to have 2 pulled out texts. You need to have your story paragraphed correctly. You need 2 pictures. You need an original, thoughtful, non-literal title. And you need your name as the author. So rewind this as often as necessary, and be sure to complete your whisk that goes along with it. And be sure to ask me if you have any questions.